Hello and welcome to banddirector.com. You're about to see a presentation based on how to take a lead sheet and create a jazz combo arrangement. This has come about through my experience as an adjudicator and clinician and working with high school jazz ensembles, particularly combos, highly motivated students who form their own combo, perform, and usually do it sometimes with the help of a band director and sometimes on their own with no help at all. More often than not, they're using a lead sheet, and this is the basis for their piece of music that they play, that they express themselves with, and their improvisation. In order to help with tonight's presentation, you should find on the website some downloadable PDF files. They're numbered 1 through 8, and each one corresponds with the topic I'll be discussing as we assemble this arrangement. To start off, we're going to have our students from Wayne State University, who I'll introduce now, be a surrogate high school group. So to introduce them, Eli Wilson on the baritone sax, Tikhon Komarov on the trumpet, Johnny Brunetto on the alto sax, Taylor Pearson on the piano, Dave Dionese on the drums, and Mike Pelazzolo on the bass. We're going to start out with a basic lead sheet. So if you download PDF number 1, entitled Basic Lead Sheet, you can follow along as the group plays. What they're going to do is play the melody together. They're all going to take a solo, then they're going to play the melody again and end it. We call this head, solo, head format. The head is another term for the melody. So here we go with Just Friends, the basic lead sheet. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just Friends, the standard classic in head, solo, head format. Nice job, nice soloing, but we can certainly spice up the performance a bit by creating an arrangement. Those of you who have downloaded the PDF file number 1, if you're familiar with the arrangement, the original is in the key of G. In this case, the key was dropped a step to F to accommodate the range of the instruments that are participating tonight. So as you construct an arrangement, you must always keep in mind the number of instruments you have, the types of instruments, the ranges of the instruments, and the abilities of the players. All those factors have to be taken into consideration. If you'll look at the download number 2, this is called a lead sheet with rhythmic permutation. That means we're going to alter the rhythm of the melody in order to make the melody swing more. We're going to take advantage of 2 elements of jazz music, syncopation and anticipation, which work together to help move the music forward and give it more life. Right off at the beginning, if you look at the very first pickup note on download number 1, PDF number 1, it was a half note. Now it's a dotted quarter note. It's going to come in on the end of the end of 3, which will give an anticipation and accent the upbeat. Works on the syncopation. The 3 against 2 triplets have now been eliminated, and instead they're replaced by 8th notes. Notice in the end of the second bar, the last note is an anticipation of the first note of the third bar. This also helps to move it forward. A very common device used in jazz music, jazz rhythms. We have the long sustained tones in the first 8 measures. When we get to measure 9, we use the opposite, shorter rhythms with more space between them to provide contrast against the long sustained tones. Letter B, you see the same as a repeat as letter A. Bar 25, you'll notice that the short rhythms return. And in bar 30, you'll notice that the ending has been changed slightly. A couple of notes have been added, and this is to help create a short ending so there's no sound in 31 and 32. What this is going to do is provide us with a break for the first soloist to begin their solo with.